Hello, greetings. Sorry if this video moves because I'm holding the mobile video with my hand. So I was just thinking that something has to be done about this, considering my case and how it's gone, how we suffered, and how I'm suffering right now, losing my mother, good people in this world. Um, so how they are wasted, or they should be properly guided, lost people. So I think even the sages, they have to do more government, honesty in government work, people who are working, who make the government, they have to be honest, and they are the caretakers of us. So the people, uh, in every country, they are our caretakers, and not only like for the economy, but it's for the people that they should be working for the welfare of the people. So everyone has to do something, get up. How shall I say this? If there are any suspicions now, I think we have to report it somewhere. Like, I really like the Christian Catholic Church. At least they go for confessions and all. So if a family member in the community or someone, an outsider, is coming in, bringing in spies, like in my case, I've seen they are bringing in as servants or workers. We don't know who is after us, and we don't talk about it. We just put it under the rug, kind of a thing. This is not to be done, because then it gets too much, like in my case, and then I can't. It's very, very bad. My condition. Like, I'm good for a mental asylum, and even the medications don't help, psychiatric medications. So I think that instead of acting, like good people don't say anything. Like when I was long time ago, I wouldn't complain against people and keep it inside and just be quiet. Excuse me. Oh, well, it gets a lot. It becomes too much. So if you want the welfare of your country, your people, people around you, yourself, like now with the COVID virus, you have to take care. And the government has brought this rule that you cannot go out if you have it, and if there are some signs and symptoms, then you have to protect others also, your family members. So in this way, I think the government should in other ways also take action about other issues, like I can only speak about my case. If you have a case that is very strange and complicated, now we have social media, so please do talk about it. There may be someone who can help, who will reach out, who will listen. Maybe the leaders will listen, leaders of countries. So I was thinking, like, there is this Christian thing of accountability of our sins, going to the priest and confessing. And then the priest, there's someone above the priest. There's a bishop, and then above that, like the whole hierarchy. It's organized so that no one does any kind of, there's no deception or dishonesty, and proper justice is done to others. So you don't just, as a family member, hurt another family member and keep doing this kind of a thing. So corruption, criminal activities are very much controlled and brought to, like, brought down. So I was thinking also about the Ismaili Imam, how he keeps his community. Wherever they are, they have a Jamaat, and they have these, their dais, they call them, and they look after, see that, these kind of a thing, the kind of things that were done with me, against me, are not then done, and they're checked. So please see this, and this should be implemented. Excuse me, I'm having tea. So someone is after me, and I don't know who it is, but this needs to be controlled. And so I'm just looking at an image, whether it's a girgit, chameleon. Oh my goodness. It's like a mouse. So it's got a tail. Yeah, so one should take action to avoid these kind of things in a society, corruption, properly done, organized. We should be organized as they are, very organized, and it's very easy to harm others, and we, getting away, covering up evidence. Like in my case, the person has been doing and pursuing me even in London when I was doing law there, studying law. So we need to get closer, and we need to open up about these things. So I don't know. I thought it was not that serious, and things were just happening to me because because of different people, their personalities. But someone is doing something bad. Someone is out there, even playing havoc, using black magic of a high degree. So if we want, we don't want Dajjal. We're trying to do not give way to the path for this Antichrist to come. So we can stop it, and we can start right now. You would understand now that there's this COVID virus and what's happening about it, the government is doing and the country leaders are doing to keep their citizens safe and their people safe in the country, expats and everyone safe. So please have to do something, like what happened, that Miss Desa couldn't speak out, and she was speaking in signs, giving messages indirect. So I'm more about, hearts not broken and feelings not getting hurt. I'm more about this, like, spiritually sound. We can be reaching God. I mean, this is what if we our religion is to all these prayers and everything is for reaching that height of humanity. No, human being as a human being, the height that God given capabilities, and that's how you can truly find knowledge. If someone is obstructing you and making life difficult for you and creating all this, so how can we? It's going to get even more difficult. So true education, learning, whatever you want to learn, even the material learning you want to do, at the same time, please do balance yourself with the spiritual knowledge. Like our religion, Islam also has that we should have this balance of being connected with God and also getting the material, life, good quality life and all this. Like Imam Hazir Imam, His Highness, has been doing so, well organized. He's got what's that? Aga Khan Development Network. Yeah, sorry, my throat is a bit dry today. I've spoken a lot, and my health condition is hurting me. So I'm going to rest again, unable to continue this and properly convey my message. But I think something has to be done as soon as possible. In community, like, once you are family friends, what is this about separating from your teachers? If you can, like, I could always meet Miss Asteria Tissa, and so I don't know what is going on. I still don't know. Can you believe this? This is 2020 and I'm 51 years old. And now, what is this? What's happening? And who is after me? And I just have to send this quick, a message that now I realize, how to curb terrorism, psychic terrorism. And countries, leaders, reach out, help, organize in this way that, take a lesson from Hazir Imam. And we need to have these organizations, not like very harsh ones in the sense that about religion, if you are not this, then kill them and go after them. And not this kind of a thing. First, foremost in our religion was that you should protect lives first and see that, everyone cannot follow Islam or something that it's not like following, it's like a finding, discovering. So these things, for them, there should be a passageway, a way. Give them a chance and a chance to life, living, seeking the truth. It's become too much here in this world, that, Baha'is being killed in Iran, or then America is coming after. It's the superpower, so it wants oil, so it did that, and that is all political powers, what they are doing. Need to find a way. If you say democracy, democracy is for the people, by the people, and from the people, right? So It's for the people, not for just one person or group or leader or ruler to rule over us. So we have to, I just feel that I'm crippled here, need to form a group of people, inspire people, my message could reach there, out there, so that we control these things. And never again would someone have the power and the strength to do this to human beings, spreading COVID virus. If it is like someone is accusing America, and well, they're putting it on China, and the poor Chinese people have been suffering. So right now, we're just trying to save everyone, starting from, where we are. And so to accuse, I don't know whether I should be accusing America, but if this, or China, where it started. But China, I don't think so. So this is what is going, it cannot go on like this. So we need to find a solution. We need to protect our people, the weak, the vulnerable people from these things, others harming us and ruining our lives and our economies. And I mean, if they ruin our economy, they're ruining lives. People have worked their whole life for for this. I mean, to live and to be able to afford food, money, shelter, this and that. But it should be done in a way that you don't encroach on other people's rights or hurt another person or take from, snatch away the other person's things. This is stealing, and people are doing it in a sophisticated manner, very sophisticated, powerful manner. We're like trampling on the vulnerable, weak people, but just because we have power, we think we are gods. We are demons. They know they are demons, devils. So we humble people who would not get into this rat race of power and power hungry and unnecessarily creating corruption, doing criminal harm to others. All this should be stopped immediately. This is what my suggestion, advice, my plea is. Hope it works out and someone comes forward, everyone cooperates, and so we can do something. So get, why should in Islam it was not allowed to scare, to scare an animal even, not human beings. Like Miss Tissa would be scared and I would be scared, or so no one should be scared. There should be security. What is this security? Islam in social justice, it was great. At least it had a very clear-cut path, and rules were set that this is the way. Social justice, you don't deceive people, don't harm people. This thing we should be looking at. In Pakistan, how could a lady be scared from another? Even if she is wearing her own way, if a foreigner comes and she's wearing shorts, and if her country doesn't have this Islamic hijab dress in the country's law, then we should, like we're not supposed to say that, oh, she was wearing shorts, so that's why I got this thing, and so that not to blame that person. How shall I say this? In one way, this is one point is that you don't blame the person who's not wearing or not covered up properly, that you go and you do some harm to her because she's not following your religious ways. And there's so much molestation and all this in Karachi, at least I've seen Sadr area since a long, long time. And other areas in Karachi. So I can speak about Karachi because I've lived there most of my life. This is not Islam. First we need to get our people straight and not to scare people, to give people security and to give people the incentive to work and things like that. We should provide a good quality life. So, and it should be done properly, honestly, implemented, maintained. A welfare state should be established. And we shouldn't allow these foreign country politics to get to us. So where have we gone wrong? We should see this and we should correct these things. Otherwise, we're not capable. In Islam does not allow you to rule over others. This is shirk in a very high manner. Only a true Imam can rule, guide us, and he even gives us spiritual fullness. So if our energy is being drained now and we're sick and everything, so this is, we should take care of the sick and take care. And you can read Surah Al-Dhaha and see that, we're not supposed to chide the beggar. How we're supposed to, then you can read the meaning, the context in which it is spoken. These kind of surahs where first need to establish security, peace, prosperity, and then see if who is or isn't a Muslim. We're supposed to attract people with this. If we ourselves are not providing security, we fail to provide even basic necessities, and then we're saying about this, sectarian wars in the country like in Pakistan. This is not Islam at all. So, what went wrong with me, my case, I do not accept it. Miss Tisa, Karachi American School case, that's why I'm being bold enough to say that my case against Mobil Oil Company, because how could my father say that he could take help from Mobil Oil Company, which it was franchised with, it had partnership, selling products of, they were helping Sharjah National Lube Oil. So if he could say that he could take help from the Mobil Oil Company against Karachi American School, I thought the only reason why I said no was because Ms. Disa was involved in this. So yes, even the oil companies are responsible. Whoever's name comes in this case, right? So why should you be? I mean, you're selling oil for what? Or you care about the people? Whatever company you are, of course you care about how our aeroplanes work or how the human beings are. So, of course, if you're working in a company, you're working for your family or for your own to get by or even, become better, earning money. Let others also do the same. This is my appeal. And if you can help out, and you surely can if you're in that position, why not help out rather than create discordance or discord, conflicts, mischief, corruption, criminal activities, harming each other, dishonesty. Work with honesty. And this is my religion. This is my religion. Honesty first. Helping others, humanity, compassion, mercy, kindness, and understanding hearts. This is my religion. Helping each other. So, thank you. I will continue this later. Please, something needs to be done. I appeal to the sheikhs of UAE. At this time, they're very much into this terrible thing that I cannot speak about right now. COVID virus, containing it and controlling it. So I will later do this, but please do later on think about this. Like His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has said that, we will be better, stronger after this. Our economies, we need to change things. So that's true. I hope he considers my plea. Thank you so much. I will come back later. All the best. God bless you all.